Do you ever feel exhausted? Kind of like that? It can happen to anybody at any time. It can be brought on by a high-pressure job, grief, illness, financial stress, and more. Does it ever feel like a dog-eat-dog world? Hi, I'm Joe Smith, and welcome. Let's take a peek at exhaustion. A while ago, I heard from a lady who had received distressing news. She has cancer in multiple sites. She is a woman of faith who is determined to beat this. Between then and our second conversation, there were x-rays, biopsies, getting approval for treatment, driving to multiple locations, putting up with traffic, promises for return calls, and no return calls as promised, delays, waiting for the specialist to review her case. Her information was sent to the wrong place, and she tells me she is exhausted. Considering all the problems she was sorting through, I'd be amazed if she wasn't feeling exhausted. She asked me if I thought it was psychosomatic, which shocked me. No way! You've been under a couple of tons of stress and challenges. Then she admits she also asked her doctor, who gave her a much calmer response of, I don't see anything here that would be psychosomatic. This lady has had a lot of challenges in her life. Sometimes might not have made the best choices, just like a whole bunch of us. And she seems to want to make this exhaustion just go away. Somehow, and very simply. I don't want to be in my head just worrying about this all the time. I want to get back to my routine, but I'm exhausted. Well, I don't blame her. Enough is enough. The thoughts in her head can inhibit us at times. Don't do this, you might fail. You might get hurt. Don't do that, it might not work. Yes, our brains are there to protect us, but then we get in that script that's on a loop and that never seems to stop. She had worked through so many challenges in her life that had her stuck, trapped in the past. She somehow needed an explanation for this exhaustion she was experiencing because she didn't want to slip into old patterns that she knew weren't helpful. She did everything she could think of, but it wasn't working to shut off her thoughts to allow for some peace and quiet. Remember the days when we didn't have TV 24/7 with a gazillion channels? Do you think we can train our thoughts to be more like when TV stations didn't broadcast 24 hours a day, every single day? Do you remember at the end of the night, the station played the national anthem and the broadcast pattern? TV was done for the day. The quiet, the stillness, the peace. Wouldn't it be nice to just do that when we face a major challenge like this lady's facing? Can we tell our thoughts, I'm turning it off now. It's time to let it be. How many times was she on the edge waiting for that promised phone call? Or did she startle when the phone rang? That sound rang her bell of hope. She hadn't felt any peace for days, weeks. How to train our brains to stop the worry, that worry wart, and train it to be our teacher, our favorite teacher, the one that made you feel so special, the teacher that got you, understood those challenges you experienced doing your homework. I can see you put a lot of effort and thought into this paper. Well done. It's such a delight to have you in my class. Maybe you didn't hear the words, but that's how you felt. You knew that you had done all you could. You felt good and relaxed. There wasn't anything else that needed to be done because this teacher knew you, understood that you had done your best. Could we look at what is a huge problem, realize that we've done everything we can, and know that there will be an answer? Would you consider this? Worrying is okay when it has you double-check a process. Did I miss anything? You're developing your personal teacher. You review all that you've done, nothing missed. You followed up on everything. Check, check, check. You and your mind's teacher, you've done all you can. The teacher agrees. I wonder if that's the purpose of worrying. Is worrying supposed to be a mechanism to double-check our process of being responsible and accountable for our own lives? And after you've double-checked, then you can let it be. You've done everything that is under your control. When the worry starts to creep in, can you silence it with, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, there will be an answer. Let it be. I'm Joe Smith, encouraging you to think about things differently. Decide what you really want out of life, who you want to be. Go for it, and don't let anyone or anything stop you.